Hi everyone, this is Erin with North Star Mystic Tarot. Today we're going to look at in what ways the universe is trying to support you and help you, and how you can take advantage of that support being made available to you right now. Okay, let's see. So this is the validation card. The very first card we pulled shows that it is time for us to begin manifesting. The Magician is all about being ready and empowered to create, to be a participant with the universe, not just a receiver, but an active participant in your empowerment. It's where you decide. And here we have the Empress, which is another one of the very first cards in the tarot. In the major arcana, we have one here and we have three here. So the Empress is about having a relationship, a direct harmonious relationship with the physical world around you and being in harmony with nature. And this is a good way to get that manifestation energy in full swing, is to make sure that you're always focusing on harmonizing with the land and with this moment in your life. And when we harmonize, we say yes to what is here with the understanding that doing so is going to allow us to move forward. Saying yes to the moment is like being given clay and putting your hands into the clay and saying, I'm going to make something out of this. Okay, so when we're in resistance, it's like life is giving us that piece of clay and we're saying, I don't want to touch it. So this is why so many people urge gratitude, because gratitude is a direct avenue into being fully with what's happening right now. Because gratitude is an action of opening up, of receptivity, and it's also empowerment. Okay? So it looks like the universe is wanting to work through you and is letting you know this. Then we have the Seven of Wands in this deck featuring a pair of shears. So the Seven of Wands is about standing up against opposition. And so in this card, it is highlighting the power that you have to prune away weeds. Okay? So let's pull from the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck here and see if we can get some clarification. So here we have Weasel and Pine for introspection. So this is saying that the things that need to be pruned from your life right now are your thoughts. You need to really give some thought to which train of thought will lead me to this, to the empowerment. And what is an old habit? Which train of thought is just an old habit, an old version of you that no longer serves you? So it takes some time in nature and introspect. I love the theme we have here in the colors of this peaceful blue. And spend some time in nature and really give some thought to what gets to stay and what you can prune away. And what the lovely thing about the pruning process when you're aligning yourself, right, is that when you're aligned, even if you have to let go of something, it ends up being for the highest good of both you and everyone involved. And you can't always even see down the line how your actions impact the future for certain people. I found so often when I need to walk away from something that it ends up being the right timing for the other people involved that I leave, or that the situation changes or ends. It ends up being for their highest good. So give yourself permission to cut away what needs to be cut away. Okay? So next we have the Champion or Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a hard worker. The Knight of Pentacles is practical. And the Knight of Pentacles moves things forward. And the Pentacle suit is also closely connected with things of this world. And so it's a good sign for success in career and income. And so the Knight of Pentacles is showing that you're going to be entering a period of time where you will just get to work and that it will pay off. In the traditional tarot, the Knight is presenting a pentacle. So it's the result of the work. So for a lot of you, this is going to also incorporate the work that you've recently done coming to fruition for you, and then you'll be able to keep doing it because the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady and keeps moving forward. So I'm getting the feeling from Spirit that for some of you, there are some other people in your life that you're wondering about, like what about them? When it comes to your moving forward. So we have Strength. We have the Page of Pentacles, very closely associated with the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have another Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles here. So I'm going to remove the cards in the background so that they are less distracting. We're going to keep this one though, because that's where we left off with the Knight or Champion of Pentacles. So here we have the Page of Pentacles facing the Strength card. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about just distribution or fairly distributing resources here. And so what this is showing is it's a reiteration of the previous message, which is that as you make inspired choices to move your life forward, things fall into place the way that they naturally should. Like the universe will distribute the resources according to what is most needed as you act in accordance with your integrity and your dreams. So it's like, it's just saying, don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part. It'll take care of itself. It's okay. When we act in an aligned way, it often ends up working out to the benefit of everyone. So then we have the Page of Pentacles over here, which is a new beginning and a message about a new start. And it's a good idea. It's an opportunity. Okay, so you need to be strong to take the actions that you need to take so that you will be in alignment, be able to not only receive opportunities for yourself, but you are going to be giving opportunities for others. You need to help other people. And that's also part of what the Page of, or the Champion of Pentacles means, is moving forward so that you can be in alignment and help other people. So the message ultimately is you need to trust that you can handle this, that you can proceed in a balanced way, and trust that the universe has your back. So now we have the King, the Elder, which I believe in this deck is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it is. The Elder of Pentacles is the King. So we've progressed from Page to Knight to King here. And so that's showing that we are on the right path here. As of Saturday the 18th, we are, the sun is moving into Taurus. And so we have a lot of sunshine energy right now. And we are also, Mars is moving into Leo. So it's activating our confidence and our brilliance, our ability to shine. And then the sun moving into Taurus brings that sunlight energy to Earth. It's a really beautiful dynamic happening right now. And all just as we're approaching the spring equinox as well. So it's a great time to build your inner fire. And the pentacles are earth. They're not fire, but they do look like a sun. They're round and they're golden like the sun. And so we can manifest, we can bring the things that get us fired up and passionate, and bring those things, let them be manifested to the earth. And the universe is really waiting to do that for us now. Look how fat and happy that toad is. I feel like the universe is like fat and happy and wanting to share resources with us. What words do we need to speak? This strong manifestation period. So what words do we need to speak to be the conduit for these beautiful dreams and manifestations that the universe wants to bring through? What do we need? What words? That's what's coming to me to ask is, what words do we need to speak? We have the weasel and pine for introspection, and moth and eucalyptus for ending. So funny, because we had pulled introspection earlier, and so it must be an important card. So what do you mean, Spirit, when you gave us the ending card? How does that answer our question? We have 5 of Wands over there, and I'm going to clarify the weasel and pine too. Spirit, what do you mean? Introspection. 4 of Cups. So with these all paired together, what I am seeing here, I am seeing you're figuring out who you want to stop engaging with, both in terms of people, institutions, and your relationship with your own mind, okay? So there's certain people, there's certain things that you just want to stop giving your attention to. You introspect on that, decide what you want to put an end to, because you don't want any more conflict. And so you'll need to learn to decide what you need to stop giving energy to, and that's what 4 of Cups is about. Deciding what not to give energy to, so that you can fill the cups that you do want filled. You can give energy to what you truly want to give energy to, and being intentional about it. And these are the things that are going to make you into the King of Pentacles and bring you that stability. So you really want an ending to all conflict. 5 of Wands is about conflict. And this is a very interesting card here, because these animals are upside down. Because you can see that the clouds are beneath and the ground is above. So it's like, what is going on in this card? If you turn it upside down, then it starts looking like the mountains are upside down. So it's a very confusing, this card is about trying to accomplish something, but in a disorganized fashion. So it represents conflict, because everyone has their own idea. They're all trying to grab 2 sticks at once, and it's just not going to happen. So they're stuck. But there's a certain order to it as well, right? In the traditional tarot, they're trying to create a pentacle with their sticks, and they can't. Everyone is thinking about their own stick and how everyone else's stick is in the wrong place. So the 5 of Wands is when things are chaotic and out of alignment, but it does mean that they eventually fall into alignment. The 6 of Wands is victory. So anyway, we want to put an end to the chaos and the conflict. So that's your next task, is to figure out what you need to start ignoring and letting go of. And that's where you need to use your voice. That's going to be hard for some people. I can feel it in the throat chakra that it needs to happen. In other words, not that it's going to be really hard necessarily, but that it's time for you to say no to certain people, certain things. So part of the bringing the manifestation forward then is learning what to walk away from as well. And what secret surprises are coming up, Spirit, right now? What surprises do people need to be aware of? What unexpected things are coming through for those watching this? We have the elk and the ash for strength, and we had pulled the strength card in the tarot earlier. So it looks like you are going to be realizing that you're stronger than you think you are. I just had this visual of an iceberg. You know, the saying that the iceberg, there's a whole lot more beneath the water than there is above. This, the tip of the iceberg is just the tiniest bit that you can see. And so you have many more resources and a lot more strength, I think, than you realize, because you may have been beaten down a lot to the point where you lost access to certain parts of yourself, and you're going to be able to find those parts of yourself again and utilize them. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. More Pentacles, you guys. It's time to enter a time of stability. The Seven of Cups. The Hermit. And Eel and Iris for safety. And Badger and Ginkgo for healing wounds. You have been going within lately, creating safety for yourself so that the wounds that came from lack of safety can start to heal. It's a little bit like taking pressure off of, imagine a glass vase and there's weight being pushed upon it. Eventually it's going to start to crack, isn't it? Right? So this is about lifting that weight off of the vase so it doesn't crack. Healing the wounds through safety. Safety is a lack of pressure. And doing that and going within and looking within to your soul and to your spirituality in order to create that safety. And I feel like for most of you, this is what you've been doing, right? And so that way, as we move forward toward more stability and abundance in our external world, whatever that may look like for you, it could be a balancing out financially or a balancing out in terms of the people you're surrounded by and your environment and the things that you're doing. Doesn't have to be all financial, because the Pentacles is just things of the world, right? And so then you'll be able to create more stability there, because this card, the Seven of Cups, is a bit disorienting. It's like a fantasy, and it's about having too many options. It's about not knowing what in the heck is this and what am I supposed to do with it. And when you are disoriented, it's because usually you're a little bit, you don't know yourself as much as you need to in order to get through the situation that you're in. So, Spirit, what do we need to know about ourselves? What does this group need to know about themselves in order to get out of the Seven of Cups energy? The Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is about connecting with people. And so what you might need to do is pare down or trim down the social things that you're involved in and be selective to make sure that it suits you and it suits your goals, and that you're only in environments and around people that align to your goals, and that'll help you to be less disoriented and confused about what path to take, and help you find clarity is what I'm hearing. So we're going to pull one more on this part of what surprises are ahead, and we have Cat and Lavender for independence. So as you learn to become more comfortable with your inner child and providing safety for your inner child, then you will have true independence. Because if we are constantly worried, consciously or subconsciously, about upsetting that wounded side of ourselves, we cannot be fully independent. We can't make solid choices and deliberate choices because we're too discombobulated, right? And so that is the shift that will be happening, is you're going to have greater stability and you'll be able to prioritize safety for your inner child. And it's going to be very important to do that. So I have a feeling there's a family component as well here for some people. So we're going to pull cards to that. We have the World. We have Walking Away for 8 of Cups. We have 2 of Cups for a relationship. All right, so we have then the Lovers and the King of Cups. And so this is showing that if there's anything, any concern that you have for your family, that it's okay. They're showing from a karmic standpoint, you've done your part. You're not lacking. There's nothing more you need to scramble to accomplish or learn or communicate. You've done your part and you've done a good job, and you can let go of any mental anxiety or fears you have about your family. That's the message. So, in other words, the universe needs you guys to know that it is safe now. You can expand. Just take good care of your inner child. Let yourself receive. Let yourself manifest. Let yourself expand. Expansion always involves release, right? So it's okay and it's safe to release. Just breathe into it and trust the good things that are coming your way, okay? So we're going to pull another final couple cards to wrap it up. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged Man. That's showing that just around the corner, you're going to have some really good ideas coming to you, okay? So keep working on your creative endeavors. Keep those ideas flowing. You're about to turn a corner where things are going to start shifting and changing quite a bit for you, okay? So I hope you found this reading helpful, and I send you light and love, and hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.